Good afternoon, and welcome to Curse of Strudelman, Adventures of Crystal Germs. So, we have the people, it's not just me, just no one else is speaking, but I would like to start with a couple of announcements. So first of all the music that you can hear in the background is by Kevin MacLeod. His website is incompetech.com.
Thanks, Kevin.
Which is good. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks,
Thank
Kevin.
you. I feel like I didn't call you Kev.
The prologue is out for the prologue, me speaking about what's happened so far. It's great.
Very good piece of literature.
Very worth listening. Very much worth listening to.
Yeah, I agree. And we have Finn Can's back from his run across Ireland.
Hi guys.
He's Finn.
I play Sunflower. I'm a little kenku. I'm a little kenku, and I come from a land of wonder and storytelling, and I can speak in any voice I like. I can even speak like other players on the team. It's kind of cool, yeah?
Except he can't speak with a New Zealand accent. That's illegal.
Fuck you, man. It's not very nice.
So
Oh dear.
that's everything, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, let me just put the volume up a bit. So, you guys, last session. What happened last session? You guys met Strahd. You tried to find the bones that would keep the church safe, but failed. Strahd destroyed the bones, and a bunch of vampire spawn went around the town and killed a bunch of people. And it was all your fault.
You are dismayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We are now forever troubled with the weight of our sins, so thank you
Yeah, we
for
were
that.
amply traumatized.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah. So. Okay, so you're all in your own rooms. Arin and Arena are in one room, while the rest of you are in one room with 4 beds, but there's only 3 of you. Sunflower, nobody knows where Sunflower is.
Where did he go, actually? That little bird that was following us around, is he in my fur?
What fur?
Oh,
You shaved last session,
I did.
remember?
No, the session
No,
before.
the session before last session.
What?
I shaved all my body hair.
Was that?
It's grown back.
Oh, that was the session before
It was.
the last session. That's something important for all the audience to know in
Well,
case they make fan art.
It's growing back now. It grows back very fast. I still have a bit. Like stubble. all the way
Also,
around my
I forgot
body.
to mention nobody in the party has clothes on. They're just walking around naked every moment of time.
Dungeon Master, I object for the fact that in my equipment it says I have a set of fine clothes.
That's your birthday suit though. That's not actual clothes.
Scales.
I was born in my cloak.
Anyway, you're in your room. Would you like to start the day?
Yvarin, what was I thinking?
Oh, I don't know, Brick. I'm sorry. I thought I could save you better than I did.
I don't know why I thought I could challenge him like that. I lost control of myself totally. I could have gotten us both killed, Yvarin.
Oh, you didn't. We were on the brink of death, but we pulled back. We pulled through.
You're right, Yvarin, you're right. This adventure has thickened.
It
For
has.
sure. More than I ever thought it could.
Have you ever been defeated like that before?
I've never experienced something like that, Yvarin. No.
There are powers too powerful. Powers too powerful.
I know.
for us in this land.
And I always thought I knew that, but last night I as I said, I've never experienced that before.
Could you all make wisdom saving throws? All.
Even everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 1d20.
Because I'm still in that other room as well.
3. Oh no, wait, I got that one.
Okay. That one.
A 9.
9.
14.
15.
Nat 20.
Whoa.
15.
Okay, good to know. Okay. Do you two, or Zurich, you're with them too. Do you guys go outside and down?
Let's go,
into
Brick.
the tavern
Oh.
main room.
And
Tap room,
Zurich,
I
let's
mean.
go find some breakfast. I'm awfully hungry.
Sounds good, although I have no money.
It's
I have
okay.
6 gold pieces. We'll be fine.
Cheers.
Off we go.
We're gonna say something? Oh, okay. You can speak, by the way.
Oh, I don't know where I am. I don't exist
Oh,
yet.
yeah, that's true.
I haven't operated into existence.
Aaron, your arena is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, is she missing?
She's not in the room. But yeah,
You had one job.
That child. Oh my god. Okay.
she's like older than you though.
What age is she?
Well, what age are you?
What age is she?
What age are you? Well, you don't know that. You haven't asked her.
I'm 23.
Right, well, we don't know how
No,
old she
you
is.
don't know.
Damn. Okay. Well, anyway. Sorry. It's just my, superiority complex. No. Okay. So I freak out a little bit. I'm like, because it was a really traumatizing night. It almost feels like a weird fever dream. It's like, yeah. No. Nope. I'm in denial about it. Okay. Anyway, and
Aaron, are you speaking to yourself again?
I am upstairs in my room.
Is Ariana up there with you?
And no, she's gone missing. Let me just come down the stairs.
Actually, as you're in the tap room, you see Arena.
Oh,
I knew she was just
oh, there she is.
Well,
Hey
I
there.
go down there as well.
Arena.
Arena,
Arena.
That's my name.
how did you sleep?
Fine.
Yes, was Aaron a good company?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fine.
I'm sure she was. If you know what I mean. I'm winking right now.
Yeah.
I hope you had a
Yeah.
good night.
Of course. You also in the tap room. You see a tiny raven drinking some brew. Standing actually on the chair with 2 pillows under him, still hardly being able to reach up to the drink. It's you. Yes, it is you.
That's me, guys.
It's Sunflake!
Oh, guys!
Snow powder.
Where were you?
Oh, I have so many stories to tell you guys.
Who is he?
Zurich,
You know the little bird I was talking about who was following us around, remember?
he was not
I,
rolling around.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
I hop down off my stool and there's enough falling time for me to go, "Hi guys, how's it going?" And I kind of waddle over.
Oh, right, yes, Sunflower. Now I remember you.
Sunflower, is that his name?
That is my name. I'm Sunflower.
Of course.
Well, what have you guys been up to?
Oh,
Did you hear about were you in the village the entire time?
I've been very busy. I've been away.
Away. You just
very mysterious.
Okay. So you missed the whole
We
vampire
encountered
attacks?
What? There were. Was it?
don't say his name.
Am I trying to get us killed?
I'm sorry. What happened, guys?
Well, he made an appearance last night.
Yeah, and he totally just released all the vampires. We had nothing to do with it.
What?
Yeah, it kind of killed everybody.
Well, upon searching for these magical bones to protect Arena, well, this vampire spawn erupted from the boxes and the crates of the coffin shop. We couldn't do anything about it.
It was definitely not our fault. Right, guys?
I trust you guys.
I don't
right?
know exactly.
Right?
We have to be honest, it was definitely our fault.
Yeah, okay.
How could you let this happen?
We didn't mean to.
Yeah, we were
tried to fight
overpowered.
him, but
I mean, he's like
tried.
level 50 and we're all like level 4, so.
what a level.
What?
How many people of the village survived?
Oh, well, it was only like about 30 or so who died. What's the population of the town?
Would you?
Can I make an actual check to see how
Yes,
many
you
there
can
is?
make a. Let's just say intelligence, just
It's
just
3.
a memory. Okay, nobody died.
No,
But he saw, we
No,
saw.
you
No,
did,
no, how
no,
many
you
people?
don't, yeah.
He's guessing how many people are in the
Yeah,
village.
no, you think about 30, yeah.
Yeah, like 30, or
That's
I'd say
like-
even 35.
That's
maybe.
like only 5 people left, and everyone in the winery. Of course, I was away with the family of the
What?
tavern, not the winery.
Oh, that's where you went. Why didn't you even tell us?
Yeah, what? Yeah, you just disappeared. You could have helped us. You know, you could have been the fighting force in
You know, I do
defeating
have
Strahd.
+10 stuff.
Sorry,
Well,
the devil.
we shouldn't dwell on that. He wasn't around. There's nothing. That's just the way it
Well,
was.
let me tell you guys. Remember that lady with the cards in the tent.
The fortune teller.
Oh,
The fortune
grandmother,
teller,
yeah.
of course,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know the book. She told us to get a book.
She absolutely did. It's all
Maybe.
coming back to me.
Yes,
Maybe
We
I
needed.
think so.
We
we
needed.
have
Yeah.
a raven's nest. We need to find
That's
a
right.
raven's
A
nest.
nest of
Yes,
ravens,
yes.
and then you
I've been
find your
training to
prize.
find this raven's nest. Yes. And we need to go to the winery.
The winery or the tavern?
The winery. We need to
What's
get
winery?
get the wine from the winery and bring it back to the tavern.
Okay, any reason in particular?
Because then we get the book.
Okay,
Yes.
now let's go!
Oh my god, that was so loud. Like, there's just a block of intense audio there. Before you guys run out, a kind of a little, not little, like average heighted man sitting down looks up at you, and he has short trimmed hair and a beard, but it's short trimmed. He looks like a bit of a dweeb. God, I'm quiet.
That's fine.
And he looks up at you and says, "Hey, care for a game of skunk?"
Skunk.
What's skunk?
Skunk.
Skunk.
That doesn't sound very appealing.
Well, only the Barovia's greatest dice game, where you roll a dice, and if you hit one, all your points go away. What?
I say we ditch this guy.
Well, what's in it for us?
Well, a better gold piece, and if you win it all.
How much is it all?
Do you
How
happen
much
to
is
have
all?
Well, depending on how much people bet, of course. It's a gambling game.
Do you happen to have 3 dragon ante?
What?
No. Skunk.
Proficient in that.
I've never been one to gamble myself.
This is a waste of time. We're supposed to be finding a book and not playing games.
Yeah, that's
Well,
interesting.
where are we right now? Sorry.
In the tavern tap room still.
In the tavern tap room.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the winery.
I turn to Arena. Are you coming with us?
Uh,
Are you gonna stay here? We
don't-
we
I
probably
don't
might be
know.
better if you come with us.
I go
We don't
over
want
to
you
her.
to die.
Oh, Arena. I thought you were talking to the goddamn dude with the dice.
I go over to Arena. Have these guys been treating you okay?
Yeah.
Guys, what did you do?
We didn't do anything.
Don't look at me.
I
Could
believe we've
you?
actually been quite friendly to her.
You actually know that there is a safe place for her to be, which is the basement of the tavern.
Ha! I actually know a safe place where you can go. It's the basement of this tavern.
Wow, how did we not think of that?
See,
Well, only he knows.
I've become like best buds with the people of the tavern, and we're now like super cool, yo. So we're gonna, we can put her in the basement.
What is in the basement that gives her the protection?
Well, you just know that the tavern owner, the man with the beard, usually stows away people who are hiding in the basement.
I know that the tavern owner, the guy with the beard, usually stows away people in the basement, and so like they'll take care of her.
Oh, that
Okay.
sounds pretty promising then. I
mean-
believe you.
I turn
If
to her
you're
again.
sure?
I turn to her again. You don't have to worry about these guys for much longer.
Excuse me, I heard that.
Oh, that wounds a heart.
I don't believe I've been that bad, actually.
Yes, I think we were perfectly friendly. She seemed to
The
really
height of
like us,
charm,
actually.
I look for her for a reaction.
She doesn't have. She's kind of just looking off into the distance,
Okay.
not really paying attention.
I mean, I'm sure her and Aaron had a pretty good night last night.
Guys,
Guys, set on that idea, Yvonne.
They seem to be
so yeah,
pretty close, if you know
I
what
bring
I
her
mean.
down to the basement.
Well, I just bring her down to the base and lock her in, and then never talk to her again.
I
assume
show
you
her
wanna-
where it, I show her
Well,
where
I
it is.
assume you want to like get somebody to take care of her, so she's not just in the basement.
I talk to the man at the tavern or at the bar.
Yeah.
I say, So, would you be able to take care of Arena, this knight princess? She is in dire need of someone to protect her, and we can't do it by ourselves at the moment.
And why would I trust you?
I walk over and tug. You're like, you can't see me.
Yeah.
Like, say you're a friend of Sunflower.
Do you know Sunflake?
Sunflower!
Snowflower?
Sunflower!
Sunflower! Do you know Sunflower? I'm a close friend of his.
Do I know Sunflower? He thinks for a second, and then, oh yes, the midget.
Well, he's pretty average sized, I believe, for his race.
No, actually, don't
Oh.
think so. He's
He's... Okay, yes, the midget.
alright, what's in it for me?
Your safety. You see, we need to go and we're trying to find a way to take down the devil. And to do that, we need all the time we can get, and we can't be dragging around Arena with us because she is in danger that way. Do you understand, sir?
Okay, come right along. He ushers Arena in, and they disappear.
Bye bye, Arena!
Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Aretha.
You're fine, it's okay. You're fine, we have her. She's safe now. We don't need to trouble ourselves with the name.
She was such a lovely princess.
She really was.
Well, she's not here when we get back.
I'm going to miss her. I trust the man at the tavern. If Sunflower says he's all right, I trust Sunflower.
Should be alright.
You as after that, the man with the dice kind of prods on your iron shoulder.
Oh, yes.
Take this, and kind of scuttles off. There's a letter there inviting you to a lunch at noon to the Wachter house, as it calls it, and it's signed Miss Fiona Wachter.
Lunch at the Wachter house.
What is that, Your Honor?
There's a woman whose name is
Fiona.
Fiona.
That's why you should write it down.
Fiona Wachter. She's invited us to lunch at noon.
I know that name.
I do too, actually.
That name.
Yeah.
The Burgomaster mentioned her.
Oh, she's the evil witch.
She's the one that
She's the one who
summons the
worships-
devil with her book club.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
What's this, guys?
Man, we have a lot of duties to attend to.
We
utterly
need to-
confused.
Yeah, I have written down in my handy little, adventurer's notebook that
Aye.
we need to investigate her.
Yes, the Burgomaster. We were invited to a very peculiar dinner with him yesterday.
The Burgomaster of this town.
Of this town.
Of this town.
Absolutely. There was a whole thing with the brother of Zurich. It was very peculiar.
You have a brother?
Okay. well,
Apparently.
He's not my brother.
We'll get during the pod.
I think
Okay.
Oh, you really loud.
next session I might change my voice.
Okay.
Okay.
It's recording.
I mean,
Right,
your
yes.
voice always changes, so...
Yeah.
Zurich has a brother. Apparently, I'm a little suspicious of him myself, but matter not. That
You went to
at
the
moment.
and dinner with the burger. No, you Burgermaster's dinner.
That's the one. And he told us of a lady who he believed was summoning the devil.
The devil.
The devil.
And she masked these summonings, these
Book
Books.
Book
with a
club.
book club.
Clubs.
She masked her true doings with a book club, apparently. So we need to go and talk to her. And
I once did evil doings in a book club.
I do not doubt it for a second, Sunflower.
All right. Well,
Whatever gets us closer to Strahd.
here's what I think.
Oh, the devil.
Boy, you hear from it.
Oh, sorry.
Shush. I think we should go to this winery as Sunflower suggested.
Yes.
Because as we can see now, it's only about this time.
Well, you don't have keen minds, so you're not sure.
Well, just
But
look at the
it's,
sun.
looking at the sun, it looks like
We've
there'll
just
be
woken
about
up.
a couple of hours until noon. 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
1 to 2 hours.
It's about 1 to 2 hours until noon. That's plenty of time to go to a winery, bring back the wine for whatever reason we need to, and then we can go to this lunch. I feel
As
To the winery!
As
To the
you know
winery.
from the map, the winery is 3 hours away.
that's a bit of a distance.
3 hours there and back.
3 hours.
No, 3 hours there.
And back.
No,
Wait.
6 hours there and back.
Oh, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Right.
We missed that lunch with the evil witch. Though.
What time did she say the lunch was at?
Noon.
3
3 hours from now.
Well,
2 hours
I
from now.
definitely
1 to
don't
2
think we
hours
should
from
split
now.
up.
Want to do?
We most certainly will not be splitting up.
That'd be kind of funny.
I
though.
missed you guys too much.
Absolutely, Sunflower. I've missed you too.
Oh,
I've missed you resting upon my shoulder like you did.
you used my name.
Your name.
My name.
Here, Sunflower, come into my stubble.
You know what? I think I'll pass.
Oh,
We,
fine.
well, I think we should have a word with the Burgomaster, if you ask me. He's been setting up these festivals to prevent the appearance of that Strahd, devil. And there he was last night. I question the doings of that Burgomaster, actually.
It's a very good point, but I also think we should go to the winery.
I know, yes, I believe so too, but because it would take us too much time to get there and back, and there we would miss the lunch. So for now,
Just as a thing, the winery, there was no time limit on the winery, so they won't do it within this time.
Okay.
So yeah.
We could just go to the lunch and then go to the winery after.
Yep.
That's a very good point.
Provided that we don't die after this.
Oh, it's probably fine.
I believe
Yeah.
there's something very strange about that man we encountered.
Yeah.
The one with all the dolls of Zurich here.
Oh, let's just forget about him. I don't like him. He gave me nightmares last night.
I'm sorry, what?
It's Zurich's brother.
This man with a very large, deformed, demonic arm. A member of the guard. He claimed to be Zurich's brother.
And he had dolls?
Something like that. It
Yeah,
was
they
very.
are identical to
I
him.
He is
didn't-
not my brother. We're leaving it there.
Okay, no need to bring him up.
I suggest we investigate it.
What more is there to investigate?
Well, why would he just be there with his big, crazy arm?
He's obviously just ill.
He must have some part in all of this.
There are such things as birth defects.
Yeah, I should really have more awareness around that.
Oh, sorry, something odd happened to my voice there.
Is it possible that man could have been working with the devil to
Maybe.
distract us from finding the bones?
He's a bit dumb to work with the devil.
Well, you never know. It could be all an act. It could be twice as smart.
Why
as
did
you
he
are.
have that arm so deformed?
You know what, Brick, you're right. I did like his handicraft with those dolls. I'd love to learn something for myself.
Yvonne, you're missing the point.
But you might need a demon arm to be able to do that.
Well,
Wait, no, he paid people. That's what it was. He paid people to make those
oh,
dolls.
that's it.
So...
Brick, would you like to repair your gun?
Oh, shoot.
We have all the time
That's
now.
a gun pun.
Well,
Gun
at the
fun.
moment, no, because we're in the middle of discussing. I'll say
Okay,
when we find some downtime.
Well, right now you have downtime.
We have the
You're
downtime to just...
I just realized Finnegan has green eyes.
You just
I
realized this?
just realized that.
Well, there they are. They're very green.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
my
could
God.
just use this time before we go to the place to...
Or
Make
to
the
investigate the demonic arm.
But don't you want to fix your gun?
Oh, and in the meantime, some of us can go visit the shop that the
Aha!
Whispering Wind wanted us to go and...
Well,
I don't know,
multiple shops because this is such a fleshed out world.
Can you understand why I think he might be suspicious?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Now, we don't all have to
Completely.
investigate because he might not be that much of a priority in the end, but would anyone like to join me?
I definitely think.
I'll go.
Zurich, you and I?
But he is not my brother. Just
Okay,
to be
well,
clear.
I suspect that too, actually.
Fine, I'll go.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think me too.
Brilliant.
So I guess I'll go to the shop.
Sunflower, feel free to tag along too.
I don't want to be separated from you guys again.
All right, let's go.
Absolutely, we're going
Okay,
back towards.
about 2 hours to do this. So
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna go head towards the
mansion.
Burgomaster's mansion.
Okay.
We're gonna break in and
Okay.
beat him up.
How do you approach it? Do you try and knock at the front door?
I just knock on the door.
Okay. You.
Actually, wait. I'm thinking Zurich should hide. I feel like he'll just be a distraction.
If you
You
want
can,
to hide.
if you want to hide, yeah, sure.
I have
You don't
plus
have to
10
roll
stealth.
because there's no one around.
Yeah, no, I it's like I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna hide, but I'm gonna be
within the mansion.
No, not yet.
No, I mean,
Oh.
like, are you just
Where-
hiding? Like,
Should I hide?
you could
In the
just,
bush.
you could hide your face with like a hood or something.
Do you want to wear a disguise kit?
That would take like an hour to apply though.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, look, I'll
Well,
just
what about- I have a costume.
I'll just go in.
Okay. So you knock on the door and a lady in moth-eaten rags opens the door. She looks like in her 50s, 60s maybe. Yes.
We need to speak to. What was the name of them?
Isaac.
We need to speak to Isaac.
Isaac?
Is he around?
Yes, he hasn't left his room in ages.
Anything peculiar coming out of that room? Anything out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Any odd smells?
There's not much out of the ordinary with him.
Nothing out of the ordinary with him at all.
No, he's not
Roll. Why is there no questioning skill? Roll just a charisma.
What's insight?
Oh, insight?
Insight is the questioning. So.
Insight is the question.
No, that's not. It's not questioning though. That's trying to figure out if what they said is true or not.
Oh.
It's
that
not
is kind of.
You could use it in that way.
You could, but you can't. You can't say I roll for insight and then you know what somebody was going to say.
I want to know like if what she's saying is the full truth.
Oh.
So like I'm not rolling to be like.
Yeah, but I
questioning her
wanted
well.
to ask you to roll for questioning
Yeah.
because you asked a question and so she was going to reply.
Oh.
You were like, "And are you sure there's anything?"
So depending on
right.
how great you
Yeah.
ask your question.
Oh, I see. Roll
Yeah.
for charisma then.
Yeah.
Ah, very good.
Rerolling.
Very cool. Lesser than before. 7.
7. Yes, I don't believe there was anything else. My voice is changing every 5 minutes.
Do you think we could go and see him?
Let me ask the burgomaster. She twaddles off, and after 5 minutes of waiting, she comes back out. He said yes, as long as you're quiet.
Right.
Okay.
Right, let's go up.
Let's
Yeah.
make this.
I lead
Isaac.
the way. Protecting
Okay.
my friends.
Your mass.
Okay.
This man scares me, but I'm willing to put myself first before you guys.
Yvonne, you're very brave.
Oh, and
Very
you
noble.
I'll go behind you, Baron.
Can I just like sneak into stealth mode? Just like jumping from stealthy thing to stealthy thing.
You can attempt to, yes.
It's not much of an attempt for him, seeing as
You
he's-
could keep watch, Sunflower.
That's 15.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's 15. Okay. Yeah, you hide and you assume you're hidden. There's no real people around right now, so there's not much to hide from.
I'm like,
But yeah.
So can we see him if we have higher passive perception than he rolled?
Yeah.
Okay, so I definitely see him.
Yeah.
I cannot see him
What's passive
whatsoever.
It's like perception, but it's passive. So
It's just your wisdom score.
it's
Oh, I
when
see.
you're not. It's when you're not actively looking out for something.
So
So
mine's
right.
19 because I have 19.
Holy dang.
holy rad.
Holy rang, I was gonna say.
Okay,
orangutan.
so you walk into the grand hall that you've been in before with portraits adorning the walls. To your right is the staircase that led up to Isaac's room, but in front of you, the hall has a bunch of doors.
Right.
Let's go into
there.
his room. Into where he sleeps.
I knock on the door.
So you go up the stairs first of all before knocking on the door.
No, it's more like this.
The staircase climbs 20 feet to a beautifully appointed gallery, full of paintings and things. Framed landscape paintings, all kinds of paintings.
Very cool.
Can we steal these paintings?
No.
I'm like behind some of them. Like,
The shadow behind.
The chandelier.
You could try, but the paintings are big, and you could. There's
no, I'm not going
a
to
couple
buy.
of ragged.
No
women
worries. It's
running
just
around.
my, curiosity.
Okay, so you knock.
Day.
Duk, duk, duk. You hear from the inside.
He's still crying.
Isaac, are you in there?
He doesn't reply.
I try to open the door.
It's locked.
Sir, can you speak to?
Isaac, it's me. Your brother. Kind of.
My brother. You hear the sound of him jumping up and knocking over something as he. I just stomped on your foot. Oh no, that was my charger. He stomps on over to the door and opens it up and slams it out, almost hitting one of you. Brother! He hugs you tight with his demon arm.
Who are you?
Looking at Sunflower.
I'm like there, like thinking I'm totally hidden. We're just like standing next to Zerk. Oh. I'm Sunflower. I'm a Kenku.
Whoa! That's crazy.
I know, right? We could be related or something.
Yes. You notice that he's actually wearing a big scarf around his neck, which he wasn't wearing before. It's unusually big and musty.
Oh.
I like the smell of a musty man.
Why are you
Don't
here?
flirt with him.
Well, Ezek, we just were thinking, and we thought you were a very interesting soul. We wanted to come back and just speak with you.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, very lovely.
Yeah.
One thing that I had on my mind is just how did that arm come about?
Oh. Could you roll persuasion?
Not 20.
That's funny.
Oh,
Finally.
nice.
Oh, well, I don't remember much, but when I was a child, a demon came, ripped my arm off. Not long after, it grew.
A demon. What did
Yes.
this demon look like?
Oh, a bit like my arm, which is an entire demon.
I see.
My brother then abandoned me.
Oh.
I didn't even know you were existing.
Yeah, sure.
I was 6 years old, you bigot.
What about these dolls? Why are they here? Are they here because you want them to be, or do they?
No, my yes, of course.
As I say that, I begin to walk into his room and start to investigate.
Okay, he doesn't stop you. Don't roll.
No? Okay.
Yeah, no, roll. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
He said, what was your question again?
Just asking about
Oh,
the
yeah,
dolls.
the dolls. Well, I've had these dreams and I've needed to visualize them somehow.
I got 10.
10. Okay. You look around the room and pick up some of the dolls, and as you look at the back, you see every single one of them has sewed on the words "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Is no fun, is no Blinsky. What does that mean?
Oh, that's the motto of the toy maker of the town, Blinsky.
Blinsky?
Blinsky.
Blinsky.
That's not very happy motto.
Is no fun, is no Blinsky.
Is his name Isno?
His name is Blinsky.
Like both of his names. His name's Blinsky.
I don't know his last name.
Right.
He never told me.
Strange.
This is odd.
Brick, why are we here?
You know why I told you why.
Did you hear about the attack on the village
yes,
last night?
yes. But me and the Burgomaster will protect us from the devil.
What do you... Oh, go ahead.
Isn't your job to protect the town or something?
Yeah, that's what I did.
But, like, only 5 people are left alive, according to... You foreign shark.
Well, yes, it was about an estimate about. Yeah.
Don't worry,
Crazy
there's
episode.
still a good. What happened to his voice? Don't worry, there's still a good amount of people left.
What do you know about the devil?
Oh, he's a horrible, horrible monster. He deserves no remorse, mercy, either of those things.
Can I roll for insight?
Insight, yeah.
Ooh, that is a good... Oh, damn, that's 18.
He seems genuinely scared.
Okay.
What's going on with your nice big scarf there? May I try it on?
No. That's not to touch.
Oh, did something happen to your neck?
No, of course not.
Why can't we take the scarf off?
Can I roll inside?
Yeah, roll for inside.
Oh, I know why. Can I guess without
15.
even... Oh, sorry, go on.
Brick can guess, yeah. A 15. It's not very hard to tell that he definitely has something to hide.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what would he? What could it be?
I mean, there was a vampire attack.
Yeah, a vampire attack last night.
So he got a hickey from a vampire.
Who said that?
Oh, sorry guys, it's still me.
Oh,
Remember, I can say any voice and imitate any voice I like.
Isaac, were you bitten by a vampire?
No.
Then what's beyond your scarf? There's nothing to hide here.
There's nothing beyond my
I
scarf.
rip it off him.
Whoa.
Okay. You rip it
Without
off.
trying to hurt him, I don't try and
Yeah,
touch him,
no.
I just try and take the scarf.
Just it comes off relatively easily with your mighty muscles, and you see not a vampire bite, but red all up here.
Ooh.
The same color and texture as his arm, coming up and touching his chin.
Isaac, what's happening to you? Isaac, it's fine. Just take a deep breath.
You betrayed me, you bull! Disgusting creature!
I did not do anything of the sort.
excuse me, do not call my friend that word.
I gave you my trust!
Isaac, listen to your brother. Don't hurt my friends.
We don't.
Roll persuasion.
Oh crap, I'm like -1 in that. That's 17.
17. Okay.
No, Isaac. Please, do you want to explain to us what's going on here?
No!
Please.
Isaac! Do you just want to talk to me about it? After all, I am your brother.
Yeah, okay. You're still a shithead.
It seems to me like that demon arm seems to be spreading among your entire body.
Don't anger. Just
It's not, I'm fine.
let Zurich talk to him. Come on, guys, out of the room.
Okay,
Everybody
okay.
leave the room. Just
Yeah,
let
yeah. We all,
Okay.
That means you, Snowflake.
we all leave the room.
I like look so like defeated.
We all like leave the room, close the door, but we just kind of.
Yeah, all
against
of
the door.
it. And because we're all different heights, it's like
Oh yeah, perfect.
Could you roll perception?
Yeah.
To see how much you hear. Meanwhile, you don't have
Nat
to say
20.
it out loud yet. Oh?
That's 13.
Where the
9.
This is the second nat 20 overall
Perception's below, above performance.
already.
It's not on my one. Oh, 13.
13. Okay.
Isaac, before I ask, I want to explain. The only reason I'm being a shithead is because I can't exactly tell you what, but I am running from something, and I don't want it to hurt you.
He looks up at you. Hey. Oi. Yeah. That's Isaac, by the way. That's not me.
Thanks for clarifying.
There's only Strahd can hurt us here in Barovia. Don't worry.
Is Strahd doing this to you, Isaac?
I don't know, but you're speaking very quietly. I can't quite hear you. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I think it's been like this since I was a child.
I see. Is there anything you want to tell me?
You abandoned me when I was a child. It was pretty shitty.
I was scared. I thought... I didn't know... I thought everyone in our village was dead. I saw our family ripped apart in front of our eyes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, that's that then. Please. The redness kind of goes up and touches his lower mouth at this point.
So it's growing on
It's
his.
growing, yeah. It's like a beard.
I've got one of those.
Nice.
Not Sunflower. Finn Can has a beard. Just letting everyone know that. I
Yeah,
have a
ruining this
beard.
podcast, so
Yeah.
tell everybody.
Just
the
to let
only,
everyone
he's
know.
the only one with a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. What did you say? Sorry.
I didn't say anything.
I guess I'm just schizophrenic then.
I knock on the door.
Are you guys done in there? We come in.
Yeah.
We all kind of fall in though, because we definitely weren't listening. Don't worry. I know everything you just said, but that wasn't. I'm gonna shut up now. Anyway, yeah.
How are you doing?
Good.
You know, Isaac, I had my wariness about you, but after just listening to you two discuss like two very respectable individuals,
How much did you roll for, Devaren?
I would like to just
You rolled a 9.
I would like to just say that you are a fine gentleman, and would you like to come with us? We could use your demon arm.
He looks at you for a second, kind of unresponsive. He blinks, and his eyes are now pure yellow.
Right, so you started to scare me, but still pretty cool. We could use your help to defeat the devil. You see.
Devaren. I don't think Isaac's here.
Isaac, what do you mean? He's right there.
Who's Isaac?
You are, you silly man. What are you talking about?
He blinks again, and it goes back to. Huh? Who you say?
Are you deaf? What's up with you?
Devaren!
What, Aaron?
So you're like, whispers. I think you need to stop. He's being possessed by a demon or something, and he's not well, and you need to give him some space.
Some space.
Some
Give him
space.
some space.
I think we need to contain him.
What? What are you talking about? He's perfectly fine. I mean, seriously, guys, look at all of us. Wait, hang on. What
are you talking about?
Look at all of us. We're not exactly normal, are we? He's no more different than any of us.
He's clearly transforming into something he's not, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Maybe.
So what?
Maybe he just has split personality disorder. I know I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Yeah, that.
Does anybody know how to
Okay.
perform an exorcism? An exorcism?
I mean, I have
An
+5 in
exorcism?
performance, but I don't think that's for
I don't think that's a
exorcism.
performance.
Performing
Come on, bud.
Put my arm around him and look.
You're fine, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't want to come with you.
Oh. All right.
I have duties here in Valaki.
Well, we're not exactly leaving Valaki, are we?
Well, yes, but I'm still the captain of the town guard. You know, I have to do a lot of things.
Get the bird.
Apart from, crying in my room.
Right. But, yeah. Okay, fine then.
Well, I think we've got enough information.
What information have we gotten?
Well, we know that this man is slowly becoming a demon. and
Excuse me, what?
and we know the Toy Master's name.
We already knew the Toy Master's name, actually.
Well, now I know. And perhaps we can get some more info from the Toy
Well,
Master.
I don't think he's involved with the devil.
No, but I think there might be something else brewing
There's
over there.
something else, but maybe.
Stay safe, my friend.
Yeah, I think this is okay. Yep, that's
We
Bye.
We will-
He says.
will
Okay.
perhaps see you soon.
Yes, of course. Goodbye.
Right.
He breaks down the door as he goes back into his room.
Okay. Well,
That was eventful.
how interesting.
What time is it now?
About 20 minutes, Sivar.
It's been about half an hour.
Right, so it's still about an hour and a half until we have to go to this.
Do we know where the
lunch.
town toy maker is?
Rick starts taking out his gun and just using a tool on it.
Okay, do you wanna?
In the hall.
As he's walking.
Just as he's walking with it, yeah,
Okay.
he's just like... he sticks
Shall
it up.
we?
Wait. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
I was gonna say, shall we go find the Toy Master?
That's what I was going to say.
Before we do,
But yes.
can I just put my ear up to Isaac's door and see if I can hear anything odd?
Oh.
Okay, roll for perception.
Wasn't it -1?
No, I think well, does 5 do anything?
You hear.
Oh, God. Oh, my
And
God.
then just no sound.
What were you trying to listen for there, Zurich?
I don't know what I just heard. Just a bunch of mumbling, really. I'm sure it's nothing.
Wait.
Let's go.
Was that guy the head of the guard?
That's the one.
Yes.
And he's turning into a demon.
Well, that's what we assume.
So the head of the guard that controls all the other guards
Yes.
is turning into a demon.
I believe we should probably inform someone.
To the toy store.
Let's
Well,
go.
before we go, I informed like one of the servants, or is there someone nearby who?
Maybe
I
the
could-
burgomaster himself?
That's what I was gonna say. Is there someone? I could give a
There's
message to?
you. Well, you don't know where the burgomaster is,
Right.
but there are there is two different servants just kind of scuttling around.
Well, I just asked one of them. I say, could you please pass a very important message on to the
She
burgomaster?
smiles at you, a bit strange.
Okay. Are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. Izek is very sickly at the moment, and perhaps will need some protection.
Ho ho! Classic Izek.
Yes. Could you please make sure that gets to the burgomaster?
Yes, yes, of course.
Can I? Do I know that you will do that?
Of course.
Can I roll for insight?
Yeah.
All right. That's 11, I think. No, it's actually 13.
Yeah, she is a bit off, but
She. Okay.
she says yes, so you're not sure.
Okay. Thank you. We'll be on our way.
Yes, of course.
We'll be on our way. Alright.
We leave then.
Yeah, let's go find this.
Oh, wait, before we do. Excuse me, lady. Where's
Yes?
where's the toy maker's place?
Oh, it's just down the road, 3 lefts, 2 rights, and a 69.
Oh, don't know what that last one is, but I suppose we'll see when we get there.
Where?
Right.
Wow. So fun.
Okay. Okay. So you walk.
We're going now to the toilet.
Yeah, I assume so.
Let's
I
go.
love that there's like tons of stuff wrong with this place. We're like, what are they doing, man?
It's a 15. It's about a 15-minute walk to get to the shop. You have a bit of trouble finding it, but in the end you see a big shop with big bees and a hanging sign saying "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
That looks like it could be it.
Yeah, I think so. By the way, before we go in here and beat up the toy master and whatnot, do we have any idea where this witch lives? Because she could live like 3 hours away, and we've just wasted our time.
I think he did.
He
tell us
said
where.
the Wachter house,
Yes.
which you don't know where
Okay.
that is.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We can ask the toy master before we murder him. Cool.
Why are we murdering the toy
We're not
master?
murdering
Oh,
anyone.
it's just a joke.
Very poor joke.
I'm just so tired. Okay. Anyway, let's go.
Oh, hello. What do we have here?
Well,
you see a large man, quite large, the largest man you've seen in Barovia so far. A monkey perched on his shoulder. He's got like a kind of jester hat on.
Whoa.
Whoa. What a dude.
He says, "Hello, how can I help you?"
Oh.
I don't actually know.
So, we were just talking to the captain of the guard, Izek.
Oh yes, of course.
Yes, we hear that he patrons you a lot to make lots of dolls to visualize his dreams. Yes.
Yes, of course.
We were just very curious about that and the craftsmanship of all of those things, and we were just wondering if any I don't know. Yeah, we were just wondering about the details of that.
Oh, I don't know. He just comes in, tells me to model dolls with hair and stuff, and I do it. He doesn't pay for them though. He threatens to burn down my shop if I don't give them to him. So.
Okay.
God.
Does this cause you to be in a lot of debt?
Yeah. I mean, I make do. Nobody comes to my shop anyway.
Oh. And what about this slogan you have? It's kind of
Is no fun. Is no Blinsky.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is behind that? That
Well,
beautiful
You
poetry.
see, the meaning of the slogan is no fun, is no Blinsky. If a toy is not fun, it's not made by me.
Oh. See, we were thinking it was some sort of weird devil threatening kind of phrase.
Well,
So
I didn't.
Thank you.
Wouldn't it better be if you said if the toy's not made by Blinsky, it's...
But that's not catchy. It's no fun. It's no Blinsky.
So you're Blinsky, of course.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you noticed about Izek that, aside from his very obvious arm?
Yes. Well, I mean, he's the captain of the guard. Everybody knows him.
Absolutely.
There's not really anything different about him.
And, what do you do here then if you don't get much business?
Oh, I make dolls! I love dolls! Look at this! He gets out a doll, a ventriloquist dummy, actually.
Oh dear.
That looks a lot like Strahd. Whoa, look at this! And he pulls out a merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children.
Okay.
Oh, and look at this! And he pulls out a miniature gallows complete with a trapdoor and a weighted hangman.
Jesus.
I love dolls!
Right, Blinsky, right.
Actually, Blinsky, have you heard of this book club?
Huh?
Yeah, a book club.
Fiona Wachter.
Oh, Fiona Wachter.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you know
No,
her?
haven't heard of a book club, no.
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 What
No
about
book club.
What about
Book club?
Book club.
Book.
No
Club?
book club.
book club? You mean?
Look.
Oh yes, of course. Yes.
Have you? Are
An
you?
odd man.
Do you? Do you? know-
Would you like anything? He pulls out a doll with no head. Look, it comes with attachable heads.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Mr. Bumlinsky. Blinsky. Yes. Do you know anything about this devil's man? You seem to like him.
Oh, who's that?
The devil.
Huh?
Begins with a
Rhymes
and it
with
ends-
rad.
and it ends in rad.
Brad?
St.
Oh, you mean Strahd von Zarovich?
Yes,
You're the only person we've met here that's willingly said that name. It's kind of suspicious.
I don't know. Seems like a nice guy. I haven't met him myself.
Right, well, we had an encounter with the man, actually.
Yeah?
And if you don't mind, Belinsky, could we have a look around your shop just to make sure everything's in order?
Do you?
And why is that?
Because it's my shop, you idiot.
You do realize we're dealing with a devil here.
I don't know what a devil is.
You have a very obvious teddy of him right in your bloody hand.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was just a handsome man of posters. Oh, would you like it?
I would not like it.
I would.
It's 9 silver pieces.
I'll take it. Here, have a gold piece.
Guys.
Oh, thank you.
No, stop. You do know this devil who's and then
Rad.
Oh,
Strahd von Zarovich.
yes, he's a vampire.
Oh.
Yes, and he kills people.
Aaron kind of gets fed up at this point. He's gonna do an intimidation. She grabs him by the front of his shirt and lifts him up, even though he's a big man and she's a small
Okay, roll
being.
for athletics first of all. To
Oh,
try and lift him
damn!
up.
Okay, yeah. Well, she's just kind of like, I've had enough of this. Belinsky, if that's really your name, you're gonna tell us what's up. You have to be some sort of devil worshipper. You're not this idiotic. You need to tell us the truth.
Okay, so athletics and then intimidation. That's cocked, so you can roll again.
Nice. Roll. So what am I rolling?
21.
Athletics.
So it's a 21.
It's a 21, okay. Now roll for intimidation with advantage. Would have been disadvantage if you wouldn't have picked him up.
No. Intimidation.
Oh,
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Well, what's up?
You
Holding
are
him
my
up and it's
friend.
just like really intense. Like, you gotta tell us, man.
Put me down, please.
She kind of looks around like, guys, dude, you don't want to say anything
Brick,
else.
help her out.
Come on, please.
Listen, Belinsky. After a very very serious attack last night, I think it's absolutely necessary you allow us to take a look around your shop because you are acting wildly suspicious.
Roll persuasion.
I am holding him still, am I?
Yeah.
So you probably
Do I
could
get-
walk past.
Do I get advantage?
No. Do not.
Okay, so I did roll. Wait, what fucking A? I never find perception. Oh, so that's 5.
Wait, perception.
Wait, not perception, persuasion.
Persuasion.
That is 5.
Whoa! You know, this is my shop. I can just call the guards whenever I want to.
Okay,
Well,
And I
am
will
hol-
if you don't put me down right frickin' now.
So she drops him, and he probably breaks his ankles upon impact.
No, he doesn't.
Damn. Okay.
He lands on his big, luscious buttocks.
While the distraction and the hubba bubble is going on, I try to sneak.
Investigate.
Investigate.
Okay,
Sneak
roll for
investigate.
stealth and investigation.
That's 13 with stealth, and then investigation. That's 19, I think. Wait, 16. 19.
19. Wait, so what was stealth again?
Stealth was 13. Investigation was 19.
Okay. So you dart around the room quickly while all this commotion is happening. You find, you see in the back a baboon hiding in the corner.
Oh no!
No, please stop.
Wait, like a real live baboon?
Real live baboon.
Not just a
Is
toy.
there anything else? Can you see anything else?
Because Yvarin has quite a high has a perception. Can you see?
What did you roll for
sunflower-
stealth? 13.
Can you see him swap to the bin?
You can't see the baboon, but you can see sunflower stealthing around the room.
And Sunflower's reaction to seeing
Yeah,
the bin.
you can.
Whatever it is, Sunflower, take it.
The baboon is actually the same height as you.
Oh my god!
Oh my God, you need to steal it.
I do a sort of imitation of its voice, but slightly different. So it's like, do the voice again. Hello, I'm Sunflower.
It's a baboon, so it doesn't understand.
So I just pick it up and leave.
What else does he see?
So you attempt to pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for athletics.
I have -3. You know?
Natural one.
Okay. So it climbs up on top of you, jumps up and onto Blinsky's shoulder, and starts like screaming like a siren.
Oh right, that was his
It was his
monkey.
Oh, that's a baboon?
It's a baboon.
Baboons are massive.
Yeah, they're like bigger than
That's
humans.
like a capuchin
It's not a
monkey.
baboon. It's a monkey. It just uses the baboon stats.
I'm
So
like,
it's a monkey.
I fully thought there was just this massive.
and I was trying to speak to it.
Oh, okay. That's what a baboon was.
In my investigation,
You
did
also-
I find anything else?
You also found a set of like you know those dolls, those Russian dolls that you put inside each
Yeah,
other
yeah.
and then take them
Matryoshka.
out.
Yeah.
That. You find a set of those, but the smaller they get, the older they get, and the last one is just a mummified corpse.
Oh Jesus.
Of a person this big.
Yeah, like a tiny, and that's it. Well, it's not a real mummified corpse. It's painted on to be a mummified corpse. That's
That's a
all you find really. There's nothing else of interest except for other toys.
Any devil? No devil worshipping stuff.
Just a little box saying, "I worship the devil, and this is all my hits." And it's like, here's
what
all
we're
you
hoping
need to
for.
investigate it. Here's the key next to the box.
Yeah,
Any cracks in the?
Mr. Vodninsky.
Blinsky.
Sorry,
Blinsky is my name.
Sorry, Mr. Blitzy. These dolls Izek makes, does he ever describe like where they came from in his dreams? Or
No. Actually, they look a bit like you.
Well, then nothing related to me.
Ah, okay, of course.
Okay, cool.
But also, gods!
Can we all we all run in different directions.
In this tiny shop.
We jump through the window.
Oh, we're in the shop.
Yeah, you're in the shop. You've been
No,
in the
like
shop for some
like
time.
Yavarin and Aaron run out the door in the window. Us three just run into the shelves.
Okay, what do you actually do?
I just leave.
We
I
just
don't.
leave.
Yeah,
I
run.
don't. We just
Yeah.
leave.
I hop on your around the
We
back
say-
and I tell him, run!
Okay, could you guys roll for either athletics or acrobatics?
I'm gonna go for acrobatics, please.
Well, okay.
Not one.
Athletics,
12.
13.
20.
8.
That's 2 nat ones in a row.
Well done.
Okay, so these 8.
I'm just walking out the door. I'm not.
Well, the guards are coming, so
Oh god damn it.
are you going to attempt to run away, or?
No, we didn't do anything wrong.
I think we should
Well,
tell
you
them.
did pick him up and
I
intimidate
didn't.
him.
We should tell him that he's like a devil worshipper. and
Yeah.
stuff.
That he said the name.
Yes, we will.
We use.
Okay.
his-
Hey! No, that's Blinsky's voice. Hey! What? That's also Blinsky's voice. Hello? Is there any problem here? I heard a shout.
This man, he said the devil's name 3 times.
Whoa!
He is clearly a devil worshipper. He has a puppet of the devil.
Actually, correction, I have the puppet.
We bought it as evidence. Please hear us through.
Roll for persuasion.
But if you buy it, you're supporting the cause.
You're high in persuasion, so it should be fine.
Oh.
It's a 7.
With advantage because he did say the devil's name, so.
That's 18.
Okay. Alright. I'll see to that. That man has always been a bit suspicious. And they trot on into the house.
Okay.
You hear a "Oh!"
I love the guard just very. Oh yeah, I'll go check it out. Destroying the man.
That's a monkey noise.
Thank you.
Oh, wait,
okay.
wait, guard. Can we have the monkey? Seen anyone?
He ignores you. They can't hear you. There's screaming.
Does the monkey run out in fear?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Well, at least you don't see it running out of the front door.
Can I check over my
Roll for
shoulder
perception.
just to see if it does? Just because Brick's like, maybe,
I love him.
maybe there was a connection there. 14.
14. No.
The monkey-
In all
I
the
don't see
chaos,
it?
you
Okay.
don't see it run
Gotcha.
out.
Well,
We better head on then.
So you still have about half an hour left. If you want to go to a shop, you can, or you can just fast forward. Your gun?
My gun. I'm as
Yeah.
we were walking around, I'm still tweaking at it.
Yeah, you weren't doing it in the shop, but while you were walking around, you were. So it's still in the process of being fixed.
Okay.
Even though it will take us 3 hours to get there, maybe we should head off now just to get, so we have some time to look around and stuff.
It's not going to take us 3 hours to get there.
What?
To get to the winery?
We're not going to the winery just yet.
Oh yeah, we're going to the other place. And then we're going to the
Oh,
winery.
we should
We should probably locate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good,
Yeah,
very good
let's-
point.
Whoever else the toy maker.
We should ask. We should ask one of the shopkeepers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we went there,
What?
wasn't it?
What?
Let's go ask one of the shopkeepers.
Okay.
That's why we went to the toy maker.
Well,
Annie was just
not
generally
exactly.
suspicious.
Yeah. As you guys walk around, you see. It takes a while to actually find a shop. There's not many shops in this town. You've noticed. It's mostly just houses. But you see a kind of sturdy-looking building with Thimdall's Armaments written on it. You can hear the clanking of metal and the smell of hot stuff.
It smells like hot stuff.
Oh, fire and lava and stuff.
Lava.
Yeah, molten iron. That's
Right.
what it is.
Well,
Nice.
we better go in. Perhaps.
Yep.
Yes.
We go in.
Okay, you see, there's a man there. Clink, 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 clinking away at. Well, you can't see because he has your back. He has his back to you. But he doesn't say anything as you come in. He looks very into what he's doing.
Do you sell anything?
Ah,
Sir,
hello.
hello. Is this a shop?
Yes, of course.
What do you sell?
Ah, swords,
Just swords.
armor, metal, good fine metal. One of his eyes is shut completely, and one of them is half shut with like white instead of a
Oh,
pupil.
lovely.
Well,
Okay.
Is there anything that would be for my size?
Yes, I'm sure there is. I'm sure we can find something. Do you look around for anything that's your size? Give me a sec. What do you have right now?
I don't think I have anything. Where would it be?
I have a rapier. You don't find anything better than your rapier.
No, I meant armor.
Oh, you meant armor. Oh, like light armor. Right now you have leather armor, right?
Where would that be?
In your equipment. Yeah, it's leather armor. Sure. You see a set made of leather, but stronger leather, and it's reinforced with close set spikes on it. It still looks relatively light, but a bit more sturdy than your current wear.
How much would this cost?
45 gold pieces.
Oh, sick! I have 48.
Oh,
whoa, how did you get that?
how did you get 48?
I don't know. It just says 48 here.
I think it was back in the goblin camp. You stole a bunch of money.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Okay.
Does that, before I buy it, does it change anything in my...
It makes your armor class 16 instead of 15.
Wow. That.
It is actually a difference if, like, in combat itself.
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
You can also try selling your armor to him.
Would you like this armor?
Oh, put some clothes on, man.
It's still...
How
I'm
much-
just
How
shadow.
much do you want for it?
I'd like 30 gold pieces.
30 gold pieces? I sell mine for 10.
20 gold pieces.
20 gold pieces? I sell mine for 10.
Can I roll for persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah. To get him to spend.
Is that persuasion?
Yes.
The one that says persuasion, yeah.
6.
No.
15 gold pieces?
5.
10 gold pieces?
4.
9 gold pieces?
3.
I presume this persuasion lasts my whole
Yeah.
interaction with them. Why are you going down?
2.
That's not how bargaining works.
1.
0.
1.
No, like 6 gold pieces.
Oh, roll for persuasion again.
Okay.
Oh.
23.
5.5. That's 5 gold and 5 silver.
6 gold pieces.
5.5, take it or leave it.
Fine. Sold.
Okay.
Wait, what? Okay.
He takes it and kind of smells it before hanging it up. Looks off. Anything else?
I have a question. Was that armor designed for a baby?
No, we have armor for halflings. You see, and just fits him.
What,
Oh.
what else do you sell in here? I know you've explained that you sell weapons. But
Weapons and armor.
what kind of weapons are we talking here?
Ooh, I would like to know about that too.
Well, we've got great axes, we've got great swords, any weapons you would need, really.
Right. Now, DM.
That's
Outside of
my
the game.
name.
Where are we on like makeshift weapons? Like weapons that I can like, kind of like the Defacio and that, or this Desafio, that I sort of crafted from scratch. Could I do that with like pieces of scrap metal and make my own improvised weapon, I suppose?
No. You
I
don't
could-
have, no. You don't have the required.
So even if I was to just ask for like a chain with a spiked end.
Well, I doubt he would have a chain.
I
with
know,
spiked end.
but like, would he have the material to create something like that?
Yeah, he would.
Mm.
But nothing, like, you wouldn't be able to create a sword or anything.
No, I know, but like,
Like
Could I
something, but it
create
wouldn't be. It
that
would be a
bubble?
lot less sturdy and a lot less good than an actual weapon.
right. So it wouldn't be that strong.
No.
Could I use it to grapple people if I did?
Chain? I mean,
Like
yeah.
a chain with like a hook, like four-sided
Like a
hook.
grappling hook.
Not like
Just
a grappling
into
hook.
human beings and then rip out their
Like
flesh.
to pull them closer to you.
Oh. You can definitely try.
So I have a bit of a strange one for you, sir. I'm looking for something that'll help me make my fights a little easier. And I have this idea, that of a chain perhaps, with a four-sided hook on the top that I could use to lash out and grab anything that I might need to.
You could try getting 4 little, what's the words? Those climbing pickaxes. The things you climb with, putting them on the end of a chain. That would run you about 2 gold
2 gold
for all of it, yeah.
for all of that.
Yeah.
And I could. Okay, well,
You couldn't
absolutely.
use it though.
I
You'd
couldn't-
have to make it.
I'd have to make it. That's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yes, I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay.
2 gold.
2 gold.
Thank you, sir. This will come in handy.
He kind of pats around a bit before taking out the chain, giving it a big bong smell, and handing it to Brick.
How long is the chain?
The chain, it's about 5 feet.
5 feet.
Yeah. Sorry, were you looking for something longer?
Well, if I'm 5 feet away, I can reach 5 feet from myself.
That is true.
Perhaps something maybe 10 feet.
I don't think I have 10 feet. 15 feet?
15 feet
That'll
works.
run you 2 gold for the chain itself. So I'll take back that chain, but it'll be 3 gold overall.
That's good for me.
Okay.
Thank
so
you, sir.
Take off another gold.
Yep. Brilliant. Oh, wait, no, it's... Thank you. This will surely come in handy.
You can't use it yet, though.
I know.
Else, yeah. You craft it. Yes.
Well, hello there, fine merchants. I am, you may have heard of me. I am, oh, he's a bit disturbing. Okay, I am a great bard, Aaron Stormpearl from the ocean. As you can see with my strange complexion. Please try not to spit on me, okay? My immune system is a bit different on the land than it is in the ocean. Anyway, I'm not just a master of barding, I am also now a master of blades, and I would like more swords. So please give me sword.
Master of Blades gives you proficiency in...
Short swords, long swords, scimitars, rapiers, and great swords. So I would
Great
like
swords.
a powerful sword, but one that doesn't take all my gold, because I actually don't have that much.
So, how much
Well,
gold do you
in
have?
Well, no, I have 29 gold pieces, but I don't want to use
Not
them
that
all.
much gold. I
Well,
have 5, Aaron.
You had 6 before, where did that one go?
I spent it on something.
Oh,
the doll. The doll.
Yeah.
something.
I mean, the devil doll.
Oi!
Get
He kind of smells your sword
Oh,
without
lovely.
it being taken out of its sheath.
Oh,
Says,
jeez.
That's a rapier. I
no.
don't think I can give you anything better, but
I have a long sword.
is it a long sword?
I don't have a rapier.
Oh,
Is
okay,
your
you have
best
a long
sword a rapier?
Well, I can give you a great sword or a rapier.
Oh.
The great sword is 50 gold pieces, though, I believe.
Yeah.
But I can give you a rapier for 25.
Ooh, and what are the stats?
So
Go- you know, go-
rapier,
going
with the
with-
rapier,
yeah.
that does 1d8 piercing damage, but you use dexterity instead of your strength, except your dexterity is +0.
Oh, that's why I didn't choose the rapier.
Yeah. And the great sword is 2d6 slashing damage, but it's heavy and two-handed, so you wouldn't be able to cast spells. So right now the longsword is probably the best thing you can get, unless you somehow.
Do you
find a
have
magical
any other swords I could just get?
You could get a short sword. I mean, it does 1d6 piercing, but it's only 1d6.
Worse than the one you have.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Or a whip.
Or a whip.
It's actually a reach weapon. So I think that
Varn.
means.
Oh, break you dirty man. That's not what I meant.
Oh, okay.
So the whip is a reach weapon, so it can reach 10 feet, and it does 1d4 slashing. So you just.
Oh, that's kind of
I'll
cool.
take a whip.
How much is that?
2 gold pieces.
Sorry, I totally
2 gold
started.
pieces.
2 gold pieces.
I will totally take that.
Of course.
Why did my armor cost so much?
Well, the great sword costs 50 gold pieces,
Right, okay.
so it's still. It's just the whip isn't great.
Oh, sir.
Okay.
Sir, may
Yes.
I have a whip as well?
I'm not sure if I have any more. He comes out, gets out a massive black rock, putting it back in, takes out a whip. This is it. Yeah.
What was that rock you had there?
Nothing. Here's your.
I see it again.
No. Here, take the whip.
Please. It really interested me.
You guys can't just talk to a shopkeeper, can you?
No, we
No.
can't.
We have to beat them all up.
What is wrong with you,
don't
Aven?
believe
Stop what I'm...
that is something you can do. I'm sorry.
Alright, I will have that whip then.
Of course. 2 gold pieces, please.
Also, armor. May I look at armor as well?
Armor. You.
Just quickly.
I
You
second
could,
that.
you could buy Sunflower's armor. No. There's studded leather, the one that
Studded
Sunflower
leather.
has, for
Okay.
45 gold pieces. And then, what's your armor currently?
My armor class or my armor?
Your armor, what armor are you wearing? It's
Leather
in
armor.
your equipment. Okay, there's nothing better than leather armor that you could. There's hide armor, actually, that's 10 gold pieces, and that's 12 plus your dexterity modifier. That's 10 gold pieces.
12 plus my. Yeah, it would still be a 12, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to do
I
that.
think that might be what you're wearing actually right now.
Do you have any heavy armor in stock?
Yes, that's chainmail. I
Yes.
can give you splint for 200 pieces.
Bless you.
Splint.
Splint.
Ah, what's that?
It's he picks it up.
So
It's-
I just got that he was blind and that's why he's sniffing everything.
Oh!
It's made of narrow vertical strips of metal, and with a backing of leather. It gives you an AC of 17, but it's 200 gold pieces.
Well, perhaps another.
Or you could have plate armor for 1500.
Right. Well, perhaps another day I'll come back. But thank you for that. But while I'm talking to you, do you actually do you sell hand axes?
I believe I do.
I used to have a couple back in my day. I
Of
lost
course.
them.
That's I only have 5 in stock, but that's. Give me a second. Give me a second. That's 5 gold pieces per axe.
Per axe.
Per axe.
Oh, okay. I'll take them both.
I have 5.
Forgive me, I'll take 2.
Of course.
I'll
Oh,
take 2.
Brick, you never were very good at mouths.
Yvonne, I'll ask you to retract that statement.
I'm sorry, Brick.
You know I'm insecure about that kind of thing, Yvonne. Okay?
I'm not very intelligent myself. I was just taking out my own insecurity on you.
I know, Yvonne. It's okay.
We're in it together.
We give each other a big hug.
Okay.
Do you sell any throwing axes?
That's what the gentleman here just bought. Hand axes, yes.
Okay, so I would like. So I have. Are you willing to trade for at least one of them?
What is it you want to trade?
Could I trade a hand crossbow with 20 arrow bolts for at least one?
Crossbow. That's a hand. Ooh. 20 bolts, you say?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you 2 hand axes for that.
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. There you go.
Thanks.
What are these stats for the hand axe?
Hand axe, 1d6 slashing, and it can be thrown 20 feet with normal stuff and 60 feet with disadvantage. So just put in 1d6 piercing, and then...
And then it's
Slashing, sorry, it's slashing, not piercing.
it's plus my strength, right?
Plus your dexterity if you're throwing it, but
So-
plus your strength if you're just hitting someone with it.
Okay. Plus my strength and proficiency bonus.
Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
And plus your dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
All in one.
No,
Separately.
if you're throwing it, it's
Well,
dexterity plus
okay,
proficiency.
that's if that happens, I'll.
Pardon me. Do you know where Fiona's house is?
Fiona?
Fiona Wachter.
The man, he's a bit blind. I don't know if that's very fair.
You make a
Excuse me.
really good point.
You mean Mrs. Wachter?
Yes.
Well, you see, I am blind.
Yes, I noticed.
We see, but you.
Please refrain from making those jokes again. Get very sensitive.
Sorry, sir.
Here. It's just down the road, actually. I can't quite tell you where. I kind of just tap around until I find it. I'm not there often.
What does it feel like?
Wood.
Wood. Okay, it's a wooden house down that way.
Yep.
But would you say it's only 10 minutes away, or?
The walk is about 10 minutes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Shall we go?
Let's.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
It's very close to noon now, you can tell by looking at the
Okay.
sun.
Hey guys, it's very close to noon. No.
So it takes you, you walk down there 10 minutes, but it takes you another 5 minutes to actually find the house. There's nothing really, out of the ordinary, except it looks a bit sagging, and not especially sexy looking, if I do say so myself. Let me just get it up here. So how's everybody's day?
Who said that? Was that you, Sunflower?
This house seems disgusted with itself. The slouching roof hangs heavy over furrowed gables, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of vegetation. As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realise the extent to which the house hates what it has become.
Well, this must be the place.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Does seem like a devil worshipper.
Do you knock on the front door?
Yes?
With the. Ooh, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get out my whip and I'm gonna knock on the door with the whip. Yeah. That's exactly what I do.
Okay. You don't hear any reply or anything, but after a couple of about a minute, you hear. That's my door sound effect. And the dice man who wanted to play dice with you opens the door. Oh well, hello. I see you've accepted the invitation.
What are you doing here?
This is where I live.
Oh,
He's the one who gave me the invitation.
Are you?
of course.
Are you Mr. Wachter?
No.
Are you Fiona?
No. Come right on. My mistress should be waiting for you.
Oh, right.
No.
I'm waiting for us.
So you're her pet.
Huh?
You're her pet, then?
I'm her loyal servant, yes.
Yes, you are her pet.
Front door opens. He ignores you. The front door opens into a narrow vestibule, 3 stained glass windows.
Into a narrow vegetable.
What are the stained glass windows? Are they of Strahd? Sorry, the devil.
Sorry? I didn't hear what you said. I was paying-
Are they of Strahd?
No, they aren't of Strahd. They're of different men and women that you do not recognize. So he leads you through the hallway and into a room where an ornate dining table stretches the length of it.
Another
A
dining
crystal
table.
chandelier hanging above it imperiously. The silverware is tarnished. The dishes chipped, yet all are still quite elegant. 8 chairs, their backs adorned with sculpted elk horns. surround the table. Arched windows made of a lattice work of iron and glass look out onto the small, fog-swept estate. You see a bit of a slightly plump, not like big, but plump lady sitting there reading a book. Next to her, a young man who you don't recognize, but there's something slightly familiar about him. Are sitting and chatting about something. The dice man, whose name you do not know, joins in. Miss Wachter, the guests are here. She looks up and smiles at you two, and the young man next to her also looks up and looks at you. You're here. Please sit down.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Do you all sit down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, before I do sit down, can I just like quickly grab the dice man and just bring him aside and whisper, "Why are we here again?"
You'll see. Lunch.
Lunch.
Pro tip, guys: don't eat the food.
Ah,
Good idea.
welcome. This is Fiona speaking. Welcome. I believe you haven't met Mr. Von Holtz here. He's here, also a guest. He arrived a bit earlier than you. Hi. No, that's not nice. Hi, I'm Vasily. What's up?
Whoa, is he a cool, rad
He
teenager?
looks relatively young, not quite a teenager, but so I believe you've met the Burgomaster, yes?
We have.
Yep.
What do you think of him?
He's charming.
All right.
I'm unsure of him.
He's a man.
Bit odd.
He seems
To be honest.
mysterious.
Yeah. Right.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, food should be here soon. How was everybody's days? I heard there was a terrible thing happened. Vampires came all across and killed people.
You heard that, did you?
Did you heard it?
Did you not see it?
Did you not? Were you not
Well,
affected?
I was in my house. They didn't come in. They didn't come into anybody's house, as far as I know.
Is this the teenager or no?
No, this is
the young man.
No,
Fiona.
it's Fiona.
Okay.
He's kind of just looking at you guys, examining you.
I must ask. We haven't been acquainted before, Miss.
No, of course. How rude of me. I'm Fiona Wachter, and you are. She looks across all of you.
My name is Yvonne Jock.
I'm Barry.
Barry. Lovely name.
I am Zerk Bravestone.
Stallion. Brick Stallion.
Sunflower.
Now, Fiona, when we were having dinner with the Burgomaster,
Yeah.
he made some pretty serious allegations against you.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
What a bastard.
Listen, he didn't quite seem to like your book club. Speaking of which, where are all the books?
My book club isn't here.
Oh, sorry, I thought that's what this
no,
was.
This is that's no.
Right, I'll just put away my edition of the life and loves of a Mammoth's Tale, Tales of the Everice, the third time, by Johann my father. Quite a good book, actually. Would you like a copy? To carry around if you. Here, take it.
Thank you. It's very nice of you. I have actually invited you here to discuss a matter of importance. A man, other than not the dice man, but another man comes in and serves all your guys' food up. It looks like meat and veg.
What kind of meat is this?
Well, do you make a perception check?
Well, I ask her.
Oh, you ask her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, roast rabbit.
Rabbit again.
It was a rabbit last time.
It was.
Oh my god. I'm obsessed with rabbits.
Fine then. Fine.
Now I've come here to discuss a matter of actual importance. You see, the Burgomaster is a terrible man, He's not very nice. He's not the first terrible burgomaster of the family. His father was worse than him. He would behead people for doing anything. It was horrible, and now Vargas, he's a horrible man. Don't you feel such leadership should end with him?
Well, on one hand I do agree that his ways are a little odd, but I don't know about ending his rule.
Who do you feel would take over?
Well, whoever's fit.
Well, seeing as us 5 travelers are merely travelers, we are passing through. We have nothing really to do with the politics of this fair village.
Of course,
Town, sorry. From the ocean, it's my excuse. And being someone from a political background, you know, the Great Barrier of the Ocean. Yeah, I don't feel like it is our place to really, you know, put a foot into this political dispute, ma'am.
Yes, but you see, here you have a chance to save so many people.
Save people?
Yes, of
From
course,
what?
from his corrupt rule. Heathen and his captain are brutes.
Corrupt.
Many believe only Izak is responsible for torturing the prisoners, but he has his own mean streak, Vargas does. He's a torturer, he's a psychopath. Perhaps that is why his wife is so delicate in nature.
What do you know about the festivals?
They're useless affairs, but
Festival.
Do you agree
we all
with
have to go. No, of course not.
don't-
Mandatory festivals every week. Sounds disgusting.
And you managed to evade them as well.
No, of course not. I go.
You are a member of this town.
I am, yes, but they are nothing. Thinks he can keep Strahd away from us. Bastard.
He can't.
No.
Now, ma'am, I would be one to agree with you. For the most part, as I can tell, this man is not a good one.
No.
But what troubles me is who would fall into the place of power once he's gone? Someone better or someone worse?
Well, you see, let me tell you a story. When I was 15, I got a vision from a seer. She said that one day outsiders will come to this town and they will bring light. But for Valaki to gain light, it first needs to burn. I say, if we start a revolution, the light can finally come to Valaki.
Well, I for one have had my experience with otherworldly visions. So if that is what you say you experienced, then I am with you.
Of course.
I don't believe it's totally right that there should be death and destruction to gain.
Not death and destruction.
Then what do you mean by burn?
Death and destruction of people who deserve it.
And
People,
and
the
who would-
guards, they're fueling this corrupt agenda. No civilians have to die.
What do you know about the attack last night?
I don't know. Vampires just came out and started killing people.
Gonna roll insight.
Okay.
Oh, man.
That's 7.
Yeah, she seems genuine.
Well, I am with her, for one.
Thank you.
What say you, Zurich? How do you feel about it?
I feel fine, yeah.
You're with her? You believe her?
I'm a bit skeptical, but I'll go along with it.
Why would the Burgomaster have a problem with you?
Well, he likes power, first of all. I'm the only one challenging him.
And why would he mention your book clubs as something they might... something other than that of a book club?
Well, you see, that is because that's where I conspire against him.
Because, yeah, forgive
I've
Forgive
many
me for
allies in
saying,
town.
but he has said that that is a place of where you devil worship. And,
What
yeah.
a horrible man.
What do you think of the toy masters? What do you think of him?
Toy Master?
Blinsky.
Blinsky.
Blinsky. Heard about him, never met him.
Okay.
He's, never comes outside.
He's no fun. He's no Blinsky.
Yes, that's what's on his dolls.
He seems to know of you, though. We spoke
He
of
does?
him. Yes.
Well, I mean, if I do say so myself, I'm quite an influential figure in the town.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Would you say that?
I would. That's why I said it.
Would
Right.
you
Oh no, sorry, go on.
would you consider yourself almost like a second running candidate for some sort of political side? Maybe you're like the left wing or whatever.
Wing of what, a bird?
Yes. You know the political bird?
No, I've never met them.
Oh, well, I think that's for another time to explain, actually. It's this great bird that flies through the sky and it has two sides. Maybe we should talk about this another time.
Whoa! Amazing! Like a dragon?
Yes!
Oh. Well, I'm starting to understand politics finally. This is amazing.
Wait, what was your question again before Yvarin rudely interrupted?
Would she consider herself like a political...
Well, I'm
Figurehead?
the only thing opposing Vargas, and as such, I think I'm fit to rule. But see, Vasily here is going to help us out.
Oh,
Yes, who are you actually?
What? I'm Vasily. Yeah,
How old are you?
it's a very personal question.
I'm just wondering.
Take me to dinner first.
My pleasure.
Wait. Take me to dinner before you ask me my age.
Yeah.
That's a bit dodgy, actually.
I'm 27.
Oh,
whoa, he's older than me.
right, you're only about, let's see, 223 years younger than me.
Yes.
What do
That
you
is
do?
right.
What do you do?
Oh, I'm a noble in this land.
A noble.
Yes, my house is just outside of Valakai.
Right, and where do you stand with the burgomaster?
Well, I'm a staunch supporter of Miss Wachter.
Ah,
Right, are you a one-man fan club, or is there other people involved too?
Well, we have a whole rebellion, but
oh.
I'm the last of my house.
This is interesting that you say you're a noble.
Right, well, I'm with you. Come on, friends. Won't we help her? This burgomaster
Tomorrow-
seems like a right rock.
Yeah.
I am very conflicted, I'll
I-
be honest with you.
I feel very torn. One part of me is I'm really feeling for this like
Woman.
political injustice.
Fiona, do you believe these festivals the Burgomaster holds to keep the devil away? Do you believe they work?
No, of course not.
And what do you propose to do about the devil?
The devil is a negligent landlord. He's Vargas. Vargas uses him to strike fear into others.
Excuse me?
Wait, is the devil not the one in charge?
Well, he's one in charge of Barovia, but he doesn't meddle with our affairs.
You do realize the town was attacked by him and his vampires last night.
Ah.
That was him.
Roll for persuasion.
Oh, calm the fuck, man. So many terrible rolls. 5.
Interesting, but he has his ways, but he's beyond us. He's beyond our knowing. I don't particularly like him.
You're
but
regarding his mass murder as his ways.
do you think any of us could fight against him? No.
No.
We were unsuccessful ourselves.
See, we can't do anything about it. We should do things about what we can do about.
Are you saying that we should allow him to
not
do what
allow
he needs
him,
to do.
but unless the opportunity comes up, Vargas is destroying this town. He's destroying the common folk.
I think I know what you're saying here.
Yes.
I think you're saying what we should be doing, or what this town should be doing, is allowing the devil to get his way so that he doesn't kill everyone. Is that what you're saying?
Well, if that's the way of protecting ourselves, I mean, he hasn't been here for years.
Do you think the
Except for last
burgomaster?
night.
Except for last night.
Do you think the burgomaster is planning something here?
I think the Burgomaster just wants his rule. I think he just wants to continue killing people, wants to continue torturing people, wants to continue putting donkey heads on their heads while they're in the stocks, and continue with his mandatory festivals.
Do you know his head guard Izek?
I do. He's a brute torturer.
I'm sure you have noticed his very odd-looking demonic arm.
Yes, yes.
Do you think the burgomaster has anything to do with that?
I have no idea. I don't know much about Isaac, but I know he's a psychopath.
Yes, we've all seen that.
But anyway, tomorrow is the festival, and tomorrow will be my rebellion.
Whoa.
Will you stand with me?
I will.
As
Rick.
will I.
Rick, will you stand with me?
Oh.
Yvonne, you know I always would stand with you, and though I am entirely conflicted on this entire situation, I'm going to stand by your side, friend.
Thank you, Brick. I
Right.
know all too well the powers of visions beyond our knowing. And if this is what she says needs to happen, then maybe it is.
Well, then I'm with you, friend.
You two? Barry and Sunflower?
That is very odd, Aaron. I never knew your name was Barry.
Your name is definitely not Barry. It was definitely Aaron before, right? I'm not wrong about that.
No, you were definitely right.
So we were all thinking the same thing then.
Yes.
So
Her name is certainly Aaron.
Or was it Barry?
Or was it Barry?
Maybe I think it's Barry.
Yeah, I'd say Barry.
Barry
Could I
sounds
please
right.
ask that you continue this conversation
Right, of course.
at another point in time? So, Barry and Sunflower, what do you say?
I'm going to say yes.
Thank
Definitely lying. Do I have to roll to
Roll
lie?
for deception.
Yeah. I have all the dice here, but I put them away. Deception.
Terrible die, by the way.
Maybe I'll roll.
Good roll. This
That's
is-
20.
20. Okay, good. You, Bararin?
Rayron.
Because we're in
Bray.
I don't know.
Go on, Barry.
I think if all goes downhill, we'll still have each other.
That's it. That's true. See, wait. Can we speak in private for a moment?
Yeah. Of course. You can speak in the hall.
Hush everyone out.
Absolutely.
The fact being, my friends, is that if we do take down this burgomaster, there's no doubt that he is the one allowing Strahd to have his rule over this land. He's a man in power and he's doing nothing with that power. I have my suspicions about this woman, but I think she's on to something. She knows something, and maybe this is the first step to getting to Strahd. If he isn't accomplished with Strahd, this burgomaster, then maybe we're on our way to taking down the real enemy. The real, yeah,
The real enemy.
bad guy.
However, I don't think it might not be as complicated as that. Maybe it's just a man with an ego, and he just wants to rule and not care about problems and the people, and just be in power and be all that. And it just so happens it's affecting the people. But either way, we should kill him.
Now, I do recall a wizard that we need to get a hold of.
I forgot about him.
Yes.
Also the book
The,
from the
The
Raven's Nest.
winery.
The
winery.
We, as the fortune teller told us, we need 3 artifacts and an ally to help us defeat
Perhaps this is our ally.
But she
Perhaps.
is not a wizard.
But she's not a wizard.
I I don't know.
Unless...
I don't trust her. I don't think I can. I don't want to say that in front of her face, but
Yeah, she can't
something
hear you right now.
about her, I don't trust it. And yes, I feel so deeply for the people and this whole rebellion, quotation marks, of how this political unrest and this how these people are being treated. I completely feel for that, but I don't know if I trust her, because there's just something not right, and there's a lot of people here that I don't think we can trust, especially with the devil around. It's almost, there's something almost enabling about it that she's speaking of it, and I don't know.
I agree, Aaron.
I may know something about this ally as well. I will tell you about it later.
Why not now?
Why not?
Well, first we go to the winery,
Okay,
and we complete our task.
Well, if
And
that's
then-
what you say.
Can you trust me, guys?
we trust you,
I
Sunflower.
trust you, Snub.
Okay, do you guys go back into the room?
Or do we?
Can I? Yeah. Before we go back, I'm just gonna. I think that we don't put our trust in her. That's why I didn't tell her my real name. My name is not Barry. I want to. It's not Barry, and I want to just.
Gosh, my memory gets the best of me
Are
again.
you sure?
My name is Aaron, but I was not telling her my real name because
Oh, that's really
what
smart.
if she's a devil worshipper and she knows how to use
We
names?
shouldn't tell her our real names either.
No, we shouldn't.
Yes.
Good plan, Sunflower.
Well,
Something about what you just said isn't sitting right with me.
so I think just don't put your full trust in her. I think
Oh, my full trust is not in her, it's
put
with my
one
friend.
put one toe in the pot
Three
and
quarters. Half, maybe.
then no, just one toe in the pot, and then if something's the wind changes and it's like on the wind carries the screams of death and the smell of blood, take that toe out and gotta run.
Okay. Well, you know me, I'm up for anything, so let's just go for it. We will, as Brick said, still have each other.
We will.
Or as Barry said.
Barry.
Okay, do you guys go back in? Okay,
So-
so she says, so?
By the way, I was lying before. My name is not actually a Varajunk. You see, I wanted you to think that was my name because I didn't trust you yet. My real name is Rab.
And
Roll for deception with disadvantage.
my real name is actually Moonflower.
Roll for deception with disadvantage.
My real name is Swallows.
Roll for deception with disadvantage.
4.
Is that
11.
disadvantage on what?
No,
On
and
deception.
roll it
Roll
twice.
and then pick the lower one.
11.
Well, that's gonna be. If you roll again, you might get a 1.
No, he already rolled.
Oh.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
My friends are talking absolute bollocks.
Yes, of course. Anyway, the rebellion will happen tomorrow, but until then, I can offer you a job.
A job.
I'll pay you handsomely, 20 electrum.
Electro.
Electrum.
Yes.
What is Electrum?
What is that?
Oh, it's the money we use most commonly here in Barovia.
It's not.
Well, I've been using a lot of gold, actually.
Our name for it is actually the wolf. No, sorry, the rose.
Oh.
No, sorry, not the rose, it's the raven.
The Raven!
The raven, yes. 20 ravens.
Is
I
that...
believe it's equal to 10 of your gold pieces.
I see.
So,
With this
One is equal to
1 for 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
each, of course.
Could you tell us what this is? And we could
Do
consider
you have
it. We are
access
quite.
into the Burgomaster's mansion?
We do.
Yes.
Ah,
We kind of just
Perhaps.
waltz in there at any time we like.
We're good friends with Izek, actually. We know his brother.
mayhap.
Well, as long as you're gonna manipulate him into giving me information.
Oh, yeah, totally. Whatever you
Would
say.
you-
Fiona.
I would like you to go in there, find anything suspicious, maybe the Burgomaster's, something about the Burgomaster, a little, put the faith of the common folk into us and not him.
Right. Will do.
Sounds easy enough.
Yep.
Sure.
We've been in there many times where I actually have a very deep relationship with one of his handmaids. We
So,
talk regularly.
You know his brother, so you know Isaac, and you have a relationship with one of his handmaids.
Yes, her name is
fact-
Susan.
You know, in fact, he once dated the Burgomaster's wife.
Actually, I once dated the Burgomaster.
Yeah, like with consent.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
No, I didn't date the Burgomaster with his consent. I dated his wife with consent, the handmaid, and the Burgomaster.
All at the same time.
No, on 3 different occasions, but in the same day.
Okay, so Fiona bids her farewell. Vasily too. and
Vaseline.
you guys-
Vaseline.
Right, I'll get that name down there.
Oh my god! And you
Greasy
leave.
boy.
You leave the house and set off towards the Burgomaster's mansion.
Okay.
We're gonna
What?
take a break now.
I thought we were gonna
So we
go to
can
the
use-
winery.
Well,
Well, she asked you to do the thing today.
but we could go to the. Do you think we could go to the winery and then do that?
It'd be really late.
Well, we'll just take a break now.